Last week I wrote a blog about native advertising, which stirred Press Gazette's readers up a bit. Native advertising is controversial because it's effectively paid for editorial. As you can see from these examples, a lot of people are now doing it. My view is that if you're a free website in particular, then display advertising is not going to pay journalists' wages long term. That's why a degree of editorial creativity is needed when coming up with solutions for the people who want to sell things to your readers. Possibly the best example of this is the Guardian Witness citizen journalism app. It's paid for by the mobile network, EE, so it's a promotional vehicle for them, but at the same time it enables the Guardian to do something interesting and worthwhile editorially they might not otherwise have been able to afford. I thought this poorly labelled ad feature in the Mirror was a less good example of what you might call a native advert. Much worse still is the far more pernicious practice whereby advertisers strong-arm their way into pure editorial. Now I know anecdotally this goes on all sorts of publications, from national to local level. In my view, it's a disgusting betrayal of our hard-fought press freedom. I was clear in my blog post that any content which happens as a result of a commercial relationship has to be clearly labelled. To do otherwise is deception, and certainly a breach of the ASA, NUJ and pretty much any other journalistic ethics code you might sign up to. Here are some of the comments my blog post on native advertising attracted. No amount of verbal bullshit hides the fact that advertising masquerading as editorial is a lie which aims to deceive and mislead readers. Garbage like this is ultimately undermining and destroying journalism. Another nail in the coffin of real journalism. What the hell's happening to us? If I have to be a frigging shill, I will demand to be paid what they get, or they can naff off. In my view, it's a journalist's job and their duty to push back against any commercial interference in the editorial integrity of what we're doing. But I think at the same time, when it comes to native advertising, journalists have to be involved in ensuring it's done well and done ethically. In an ideal world, we'd carry on with the old economic model, where cover price and display advertising provide us all with a good living. Sadly, that model is broken, and we have to come up with a new one.